Okay guys, welcome back. So on this tutorial what we are going to do, I guess we're gonna check whether the user typed the same password for the password field and the re-password field. So how we are going to achieve that thing, we're gonna say if the password field is not equals to the the password again, password again field. Okay, if it's not equal to that, I want to append an array for this errors variable here. Then I'm gonna say sorry, your password doesn't match. Okay, match. And then lastly, we are going to validate the email address. Okay, this field here. So before that, let's test whether we are correct or not. Then I'm gonna type some password field here, some password, and then go. Okay, it says sorry, your password doesn't match because the password and the re-password field doesn't match. That's why. So lastly, let's check for the email address. We're not actually, there is a possibility of checking the email address through a client scripting language is called JavaScript. It's possible. What you have to do for HTML5, just come here and for input type just type email only, so that the browser will automatically make sure your email is correct or not through JavaScript. But we don't want that. We want a server-side scripting. Okay, so to do that, we are going to use a function which is called var filter. No, filter var. Sorry, I misspelled it. Filter var. Okay, then for this function as an argument, firstly you are going to submit the field that you want to validate for, and finally just you're gonna come here and type with capital letter filter validate, then email. Okay, so if this thing is false, if this thing returns false, what did I want to do? I want to say that your email address is invalid or something like that. Okay, sorry, your email address is invalid. Okay, so finally for before printing, just let me show you what you have so far. For instance, let me intentionally made a mistake by placing space, then let me type a password which doesn't match for the first name, for the last name, for email, let me insert some dummy email here. So it says you cannot supply space between letters on the username fields. Sorry, the minimum character for password is 6. Sorry, your password doesn't match, and sorry, your email address is invalid. These are my errors. Okay, so this is a board looking way of displaying errors, right? So on the previous tutorials, we made a function in the general folder which says display error. So we are going to display error under one condition. Okay, so the condition will be firstly, if the post is true, and the other condition will be if there are no errors. Okay, if this thing is true, or if this thing is false. Okay, I want to pass or like do a registration query here or inserting my data here, but else I want to display an error. Okay, I want to display error on the errors by passing the errors array here, and finally coming and echo out this thing. So let's come here and refresh our page and resend, so it will display our errors in more fashionable way. So these are my errors. So on the upcoming tutorials, what we are going to do, we're going to start like working with the database, like inserting data to the database, something like that. That's going to be a new series. So till we get started on the new series, I can't wait to get there and to teach you guys how to do it. Just can't wait to make my hands dirty. So stay tuned, big up for yourself, peace and love, ciao brothers and sisters.